3, 2, 1, foi.
Hey V, you alright?
Let's do this.
Já começa assim.
Esse é o final do último. Que ela entrava na banheirinha.
Okay. What now?
Barré.
Johnny?
Préparé. On a un plancher.
Porra, é essa?
Que é isso, Matrix? Tá entrando em outro universo?
É isso que eu tô vendo.
Eita porra.
Será que esse é o sistema de hack que eles estavam falando? Que você vai ter que meio que jogar um minigame pra conseguir
Será que é
fazer as
o...
coisas?
Where are we?
Ao BBS.
Eita.
Bridge to the Deep Net.
É isso mesmo.
Cybernet? Como que é?
They are known.
Skynet?
Beyond the Black Wall.
Eles puxaram muita coisa de Blade Runner também, cara.
Sim.
Welcome to the Cyberpunk 2077 2019 Deep Dive video. In last year's gameplay reveal, we showed you our vision for the world of Cyberpunk 2077, its quests, and visual designs. This year, we'd like to give you a peek at some of the playstyles you'll be able to adopt as your character progresses through the story.
Here goes nothing.
You're about to see sequences embodying two distinct approaches to playing Cyberpunk. We'll show you a strong solo build, that is, a character who focuses on employing blunt force and taking instant action.
Rambo.
And a
Cyber Rambo.
Esse é o modo
a
pancadão.
playstyle taking frequent advantage of stealth tactics, hacking, and battlefield control achieved using malicious software.
Esse já seria um modo Ghost. Tipo do Mass
Additionally,
Effect.
you'll learn more about Pacifica, one of the game's districts, two gangs, the Animals and the Voodoo Boys, and you'll see glimpses of Johnny Silverhand, the digital construct who haunts our main character, V.
Nossa, isso é muito legal, cara.
A word of caution. Given that the video covers a section of the game deep into the main storyline, we have edited the footage to contain as few spoilers as
Muito
possible.
obrigado.
Be aware that the gameplay as presented does reveal characters and locations
Muito
you'll see
obrigado.
while playing the
Muito
game's
obrigado.
main story arc. So watch at your
Tá.
own discretion.
Sem spoilers, por favor.
Where are we headed?
Pra você ver, né, cara? Os caras, eles tomam tanto cuidado com
In this video, you'll experience a segment
até
of
os
a quest
spoilers,
from the middle
eles
of the
tomam
game.
cuidado pra não...
We're currently in Pacifica, one
Pra
of
que
Night
não
City's
seja
6
algo, sabe?
unique
Eles não
districts.
mostrem demais a história, ficar meio que... Ah, já vi isso no trailer, sabe?
You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
It was designed to be a tourist hotspot within the city.
Ah,
As you can
porra.
see, this didn't pan out. When uncertainty struck the global economy, investors pulled their funding, leaving most
Helicóptero
establishments
fuzil.
unfinished. It's one of those places where expectations and reality collided, resulting in a heap of
O samurai vai
disappointment.
estar lá dentro? Espero, né?
Ai, caralho.
Gang wars plague this part of the city. Outsiders don't come here if they don't have to. Even by Night City's standards,
É óbvio que eu vou
it's
nessa parte.
dangerous to those
Tá pensando
unfamiliar.
assim, ok.
Taking a casual stroll here
A
would
moto
not
lá
be a
do,
good
do
idea.
anime.
A fast motorbike or armor-plated car would
É.
be the safer option.
Inspirado.
Bem
Places
parecido.
like this have their
Mais
advantages.
ou menos.
If you're in need of rare goods or illegal cyberware, Pacifica's bustling local markets are a good place to start your search.
Mercado Negro vai ser
The
o melhor
Grand
lugar pra
Imperial
você
Mall
achar as
is a
melhores
whole other
paradas.
story. It was one of the last developments in Pacifica to lose its funding. Until recently it stood vacant, but now a gang called the Animals has moved in for
Muito
reasons
detalhe.
unknown.
Nossa senhora.
Not going right.
Tamanho dos caras, velho.
And that's what we need to learn in
Ah,
order to
porra,
earn
mano.
the trust of the Voodoo Boys, the Animals' rivals.
What the hell? Could fucking tell me what you plan to do first.
You take job. You do what I say.
Ixi.
So you jack in now.
Ah, porra.
Parece o
Of the many gangs in
Schwarzenegger falando
Cyberpunk
esse negócio.
2077, the Voodoo Boys are the most skilled at using the net.
Que da hora, velho. Olha o design do dragão, velho. Muito foda.
Why? What for?
Olha!
You are my
Nossa, que da hora!
Olho brilhando,
I
cara.
see what you see. Hear what you hear.
This mysterious gang of highly skilled netrunners has close ties to the local Haitian community.
You are V. We have been waiting.
Haitians settled in Pacifica in the 2060s after natural disasters struck their island and forced them to emigrate en masse. The Voodoo Boys gang formed around this same time, though at a smaller scale. Now the gang effectively rules Pacifica. The Voodoo Boys don't usually work with outsiders. Lucky for us, it seems they're prepared to make an exception this time.
Mr. Hand sent me.
Uma gangue que ela.
Got
Como
merc
é que é
work
mesmo?
needs
Ai.
doing.
Que eles são adoradores
Ai.
da
To earn their
tecnologia.
trust, we need to prove our worth. Placide, one of the Voodoo Boys' higher-ups, has offered us a mission. We need to infiltrate the Grand Imperial Mall, currently occupied by the Voodoo Boys' deadly enemy, a gang called the
Animals.
2035 07. 3 seconds before,
Nossa, olha esse sotaque que foda, velho. Caminhonete.
we try to learn where
Nossa, a
the
dublagem tá muito foda, velho.
The Animals are not your normal gang. Their presence in Pacifica is suspicious. They value might above all else and wear melee
Nossa, esse
combat
jogo não dá pra jogar em
strength
português, mas nem
prowess
fodendo.
in combat.
Deu pra
Their
perceber
beverage
que
of
eles
choice is
valorizam mais
juice,
força do que
potent
qualquer outra
strength and
coisa, né?
speed-enhancing concoction. As
Ah,
sought-after
porra.
monsters,
Cara,
they're
mano,
usually
olha isso.
dispersed throughout town.
Ah, coisa.
Skilled street-level business types, they've cornered the
Olha o
market
tamanho
with
da
illegal
mina, velho.
substances and underground live-or-die prize fights. When they converge in one spot, it's for something big. It's then they appoint the fastest and strongest among them as their ad hoc leader. In this case, it's a
Os
woman
caras
named
daquele tamanho.
Sasquatch.
Said you wanted my bed.
Inside.
No. As far as I remember, you said no bone-brain buffaloes on steroids. Afraid that's the cost of doing biz.
This is the tech Placide was talking about.
Você vê no
It
escuro
seems
um maluco
non-standard
gigante
for the
desse,
animals.
aí do nada vem
And
essa
this is where
vozinha
we come
fina.
in. Getting to the van won't be easy, but we're more than qualified for the job, which we can complete in one of many ways. The character creation in Cyberpunk 2077 is the kind you'd expect from a full-fledged RPG. You start by choosing your past, important because this unlocks special options at important story junctures.
Isso é bom.
You also fully customize your character
Pela primeira
using
vez
a
no nosso
deep
passado ele vai ter
customization
algum
system
significado.
that spans not only your look and style, but also your abilities. Cyberpunk 2077 does not feature fixed classes. Instead, it has a fluid class system that allows players to mix and match a wide range of abilities to suit their playstyles. You can create a strong solo character,
Nossa.
a skilled netrunner, or any other hybrid class
Nossa.
you can imagine.
Vai ser um Netrunner, com certeza, cara. Vou
Nossa
hackear
senhora.
tudo. Nossa.
Let's see how a solo play
Eu
style
tô,
in
eu tô
Cyberpunk
pensando
2077
muito bem em
might
fazer
work.
um Rambo, velho.
Solos prefer a
Olha os
direct
bonecos
approach.
explodindo, mano.
They use guns and might to get things done. So let's wreak some havoc.
Quê?
With our enhanced strength, we can strip this turret
Meu
of its weapons to give the
Deus
animals
do
a taste
céu.
of their own medicine. This is how a player investing in solo abilities might live out their Terminator power.
Terminator Power.
Enhanced strength lets us force open doors
Power. É exatamente isso.
or grab enemies to use as human shields.
Caralho, velho.
Depois das cenas como o escudo humano, que foda.
We also gain access to powerful melee combat cyberware. So even someone as fast and strong as Sasquatch, the leader of this group of animals, is not impossible to beat for a solo.
Nossa.
But Sasquatch has a different game plan. She's out to jack in and hack us. Let's see how this plays out.
Ready for some fun? Proceed. What's going on?
Irado. Irado.
Nossa, ela dá dibre.
Ah, tem pontos fracos, olha que legal. Não é só atirar.
Crítico.
É, olha lá.
It's our choice if we want to finish her off or spare her. You're Cyberpunk, you're right. If you'd rather sneak around, hide, and strike from the shadows,
Oh,
no
você.
problem.
Esse é meu estilo.
Just develop your net running skills to get around obstacles or hack into enemy tech to have it do the dirty work for you.
Pode hackear a máquina de... Nossa senhora.
Net running abilities mean hacking skills that let us use our cyber deck to breach access points. For this, we fill the buffer of our cyber deck with a string of instructions represented by these letters and numbers. Matching the instructions for basic access grants us control of devices connected to this network. The more instructions we match, the more control we gain over elements of the network. We can hack our way through in numerous ways. A quick hack may grant us control of the security camera. Another one should let us tweak the difficulty of the training bot to create a distraction.
Nossa, esse cara que legal, mano.
With our nanowire, we can even hack this guy's implants from a distance.
Que isso? Spider-Man hacking?
In this world, almost everything is connected to a local network.
High-tech
And
Spider-Man?
that means it can be hacked.
Sabe de onde saem as garrafas?
Which brings us back to
Olha de onde saem as
cyberspace.
latas, você viu?
You don't get to do
Muito bom
anything in the
designer.
net unnoticed. There's always someone watching. It could be corpos, or even worse, it could be Netwatch. And that is exactly the case here.
Who is they?
Netwatch. They always out to
Ah,
follow.
porra.
Netwatch and the Voodoo Boys are like fire and ice. The first of these wants to maintain the old order and protect people from AI anarchy originating from beyond the Black Wall. The Voodoo Boys want to establish contact with the free AIs. They believe this will enable their boundless expansion on the net and grant them the upper hand over Netwatch. Netwatch sees this as the end of the world. Both are right.
Whoa, hey.
Ixi, tá no meio do
How
fogo
you deal with
cruzado.
the Netwatch agent is entirely up to you. Do we side with the gang? Choosing to be on Netwatch's bad side is never wise. But can we really trust the Voodoo Boys?
You set me up.
As you can see, we have many
Muitos
possible
opções.
options. But in each case, we take a risk.
Think I'll just stick to my plan.
Puta, eu tô vendo que de qualquer forma tamo fudido.
Ah,
Tá vendo?
eu vou tentar jogar pelos dois lados. Eu vou ser tipo, sabe?
That
Olha lá.
didn't work out well.
Isso aqui é
In the
foda.
world of Cyberpunk,
A
few
gente vai se
things
fuder de
go
qualquer
as
jeito, tô até
planned.
vendo. Eita porra.
Johnny Silverhand, meu
And that was
Deus.
just a glimpse of how complex the branching storyline in Cyberpunk 2077 can get. Every decision you make will have consequences. Your choices will shape how the world reacts to you and affect your relationships with those around you. One of those relationships is special. Ever heard of Johnny
Sim.
Silverhand? A rebel rocker boy who will be your companion throughout your adventure in Night City?
Come on, really think they give a rat's dick how you look?
Like everyone in Cyberpunk 2077, he has his own agenda. You'll decide if he'll be your ally or your enemy.
Aliado, com certeza.
And that chip in your head,
Don't
the
fuck
one
with
thanks to
Johnny
which
Silverhand.
Johnny lives inside your mind. Well, that's a story for another time.
Esse jogo vai ser muito foda.
Já tô hypado.
A única coisa que me preocupa é o tamanho desse jogo.
Muito grande. 100 gigas.
Por aí, no mínimo.
É 100 gigas, eles falaram já.
Ah, é 100 gigas? Puta merda.
O jogo base 100 gigas.
Caralho, mano. É, pra ter
Depois vai ter DLC, os caras, você já imagina, né?
pra ter essa caralhada de...
O DLC não, vai ter expansão. As DLC vai ser de graça.
Ah, rapaz, aí
Aí as
sim.
expansão você compra, que vai ser tipo episódios novos. Igual o do The Witcher.
É.
DLC era de graça. Aquelas roupinhas, os novos fatais, as novas finalizações,
É, porque faz até...
armadura nova.
Nossa, cara. A CD Projekt, ela tá explodindo, cara.
Aí, quando, quando eles cobram alguma coisa pra um conteúdo, assim, uma história, toda uma história a mais.
Não,
Tipo,
é o que faz
Hearts
sentido,
of
né?
Stone. Heart of Stone era 13 horas, mais 13 horas de jogo. Blood Online era um mapa novo e mais 40 horas de jogo. LOL.
É o que faz sentido, né? Você tá desenvolvendo um novo conteúdo para o jogo e não algo que, sei lá, só vai acrescentar um pouco mais no gameplay pelo qual você já pagou. Cara, a CD Projekt ela vai acabar virando um modelo de empresa para muitas por aí, cara.
E ela já no começo já avisou que eu ia ter spoilers. Ó, ó o cuidado.
Então, é um cuidado
É
absurdo
extremo.
extremo com o público, cara. Isso daí é. Nossa. Não tem mais o que falar, né, cara? É só esperar agora lançar, né?